Hello? Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Chris. How are you doing?
Okay.
Good.
Check, check. Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Okay. All right. I don't know why it doesn't want to read that microphone. Probably because I had a couple different microphones plugged in earlier. All right. So welcome to work session number 24. Sorry that on the delay on the sound. Let me make sure for the other person that's over there, I clicked the webinar on air off. Let me turn it back on because I know there's someone that's in the chat. Let me turn the chat back on. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do this afternoon or this evening for today's work session is we're going to do just a few things. It's not going to be one of our longer sessions now. If you go back, I think 2 sessions ago, we had like a 2-hour session where we set up something from all the way from start to finish. I want to do a recap on something that has to do with that and share something with you guys. And then I'm going to go over, we had some specific requests at the end of the last work session, so those are the things that we're going to go over this week. If anyone has any questions, we'll absolutely field any Q&A, live Q&A, and then tonight, oh, that pen is shot. Then tonight, just at the top of the hour, my good friend, my buddy Diane Hockman is hosting a webinar for My Lead System Pro. She just got back from a weekend retreat, and so she's going to share about what they talked about on that weekend mastermind. I don't have a pen. I'm struggling. Oh, here, I found something. Okay, I'm struggling for a pen here. Okay, just in case my pen ran out of ink. So the very first thing that I wanted to share with everyone on a recap from the big mastermind session that we did when we created a funnel from start to finish is I took that process and I refined it just a little bit. And my wife recently, as many of you know, is doing her own thing, right? So one of the things that she's doing is with a bunch of animals, and we're doing this urban homesteading. And so I told her, why don't you do this cool little, like a cool little picture thing, a cool little picture product thing. So my wife created a product before, fast. And all we did was come up with the idea, and we just went and built a page. That was it, right? It was not that hard. Now I made it all complicated. I didn't know that there was literally, guys, I didn't know about one little tab to hit. And when I talked to someone, they're like, oh, just hit that tab and you'll have a different link, a different code. And so I built everything twice, right? I built everything in Funnelizer, and then I couldn't figure out how to work it. So I went and built it on my website, and then someone told me about something, and I clicked, and I was like, oh, I know how to connect everything now. And we got it to work. The reason that I'm sharing that with everyone this evening is specifically because we did the week before or the 2 weeks before, we did this whole process of building out all these funnels, right? When 2 weeks later, when it came time to build this, Jessica was like, hey, can we make this? I was like, yeah, absolutely. I literally just went in, grabbed a template, changed a couple of the things, right? I put in a different background image. I changed the words. That was it. It wasn't anything really complicated, right? And the second page in the funnel, I made that as the second part of the offer. So there's an okay, so you don't even see the second page in the funnel unless you actually take the offer. Does that make sense? So I have a page and it's not even an opt-in. You don't even, check this out, you don't even opt in. I'm not even trying to get them as a lead. It's just a straight sales page that has a Facebook tracking pixel on it, right? The most of the places where I'm sharing it is on Facebook, so I know that they're already on Facebook, that they had Facebook open, that's how they saw it. So when they click on it, I'm capturing their information and targeting them, right? Because they're being targeted with that Facebook tracking pixel. So then they go, if they click on the offer, it's simply just connected to PayPal. I made it super simple. You don't have to have a merchant account. You don't have to have crazy processors. You don't have to have anything. You just go, if you have a PayPal account, you can go and create a button, and you go and create a button, and I'll show, you know, on another session, I'll show you guys how to do that. It's so super simple, right? You grab the code, connect that in Funnelizer. When it says go to the URL, you just put it, go to that PayPal thing. So when they click buy it, boom, it takes them to the payment page, right? In the payment page, it has an option where to send the buyer when they're finished. I send the buyer to the second page in the funnel, right? So it's sales page and then sales page number 2. The second page in the funnel says, hey, wait a second. This is the one-time deal I'm going to offer you right now. Okay? So it's literally a super simple process. It took me really, when I went to go do the Funnelizer, guys and gals, it took me like maybe an hour to build both of the pages and have them all connected, right? And within like 48 hours or something, my wife made over, okay, this is on a $7 deal, okay? A $7 product, guys, a $7 product, okay? And you have $7, this is the crazy part. Most of us already have $7 products and higher already available to us, okay? So I put out a $7 product, and we made over $100 in the first 48 hours. Now, that's not like, oh my gosh, we're going to get rich and we're going to become millionaires, right? Okay, but check this out. On a $7 product, we made like $100 plus on a $7 product. That's silly, right? So, could you put something together that's $2, that's $5, that's $7? Could you put something together? Absolutely, you could. And I'm gonna put it in the here. I'm gonna put it in the chat. All right, if you want to see the funnel, there it is. There's the link. You can click on the link in the chat. You can go see the first sales page. The only way to see the second sales page is if you take the first page offer. That's it, right? That's the only way to see that next page in the offer. Maybe, and if you guys twist my arm, maybe next week or in a couple weeks after we've closed this offer down, because we can only sell so many of these and then it has to stop because they're custom packages that Jessica's doing. Maybe once that's done, then I'll give you a sneak peek and I'll show you the links, right? And I'll go in the back and I'll show you my back office and I'll show you that. But for right now, if you want to see at least the front page, you can go and see how easy it was. Okay? I didn't do anything fancy. And I'll show you which templates I used, right? We'll do that in a couple weeks. I'll show you which templates I used for this and everything, and I'll show you exactly what I did and how I did it, right? Including where I promoted it, how I promoted it, what I did, what I said, everything, right? Let me tell you guys this. This is a fun thing. Before I even had it ready, we made like a little announcement about it. Like we mentioned that we were going to do something about it. Just by doing that, just by pre-selling it, right? By doing the pre-sell, by mentioning that there was going to be something, there was already people waiting that were like, yeah, dude, tell me when that's available. I'm going to want to get that. For $7, absolutely I'll get that, right? So imagine if you could make a buzz about something but not give all the details, right? Not give everything away, right? To generate some curiosity, to generate some momentum, to generate that that buzz about it, and then by the time it comes, boom, people are already lined up. It's like on right before Easter or the holidays when people are lined up outside of the Honey Baked Ham place. That we're like, yeah, dude, tell me when that's available. I'm gonna want to get that. For $7, absolutely I'll get that, right? And so you imagine if you could make a buzz about something. And you have to mute yourself, please. There you go. Because you clicked on the link, I didn't bring you over. I'm sorry, I didn't see a hand raised, or I would have. Okay, so the reason I wanted to tell you guys that, and I want to show you guys that in a couple weeks here, we'll go through that breakdown of exactly. Oh yeah, Phoenicia, just click on the link up above. It has started. Will someone send it to her in Facebook? Are you guys friends on Facebook? Is anyone friends with Phoenicia on Facebook? Because I don't have Facebook open on this computer. Click on the link above. I'll try to copy it again and paste it. There. So the main reason I wanted to show you guys and gals was because you could do something very simple. You can create something simple, something quick, and it can be something that you do a $7 deal, and you can make a couple bucks, right? I mean, you're not going to go retire off the $7 product. However, if you did something like, let me tell you this, what if it was something like AWeber, where it's a $6 commission that you get on a monthly basis, right? If they decide, if you have a client that decides to use AWeber and they're using it on a monthly basis, and let's say you have 50 of those clients, 50 clients times 6, now that's an extra $300 in your pocket every month, right? So some of these $7 deals, some of these $6 deals, they can be super powerful, especially when you're just getting started. Okay, so maybe, well, I don't know. I'll look at the calendar after this session, and we'll look and see whether we're going to do it for next week's session or really it will dictate too how many packages get sold, right? So whether we do it next week or the following week, and I'll break it down for everyone, and I'll show you all what I did, how we built it, what we made, why we decided what we decided, everything, right? Also, I'll show you all. So. The topics from the end of the last week's session that were brought up that were asked to be covered, we're covering, and we're talking specifically, oh, this is cool, I grabbed the coolest pen. The topics were specifically for working in the back office of My Lead System Pro. So these were looking at the bio, hosting your own domain, and then also doing a welcome video. So what I want to do, and I think these were some really great questions, what I want to do is cover each one of these questions. Oh, there went Debbie. And in addition to that, I want to expand on each one of these tabs or each one of these areas, and then if you have questions as we go, I'll do that as well. Chris, these were mostly questions that you had at the end of the last work session, so if there's anything specific when I get to this that you have a question on, just ask me right away. All right. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and log in. And away we'll go.
You want us to follow along with you on ours?
Yeah, yes, I always say follow along if you can. That's the idea of what we're doing. So, is always to be able to show you in real time. So my whole thing is this. Oh wait, I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. My whole thing is this. Unless it's something that you've never done before, like let's say you went to your first Instagram training, right? And you're like, what's Instagram? If it's something that you've already done, then I would always recommend like having the window open that you're watching, whatever you're watching in, and then maybe you're taking notes, and then maybe have another window open that is the actual tool or the platform, whatever it is that you're training on, whatever you're working on. And the reason is this. When you're doing it in real time, right, at least you're having more times to have repetition of that activity. And here specifically, like when was it, like 2 weeks ago? When we first started, Debbie wasn't doing the actual like task. She was like taking notes or something, right? And I was like, Debbie, wait. That's like, hold on, let's actually do it in real time, right? And so then we just waited. Debbie's like, okay, because we were at the beginning. So she started doing it, and then Debbie got the entire project done, right? Did you get the whole funnel, like at least the rudimentary pages were done, Debbie, so that you could go back then and refine them all?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So I would say whenever we're doing these work sessions, go for it. Bring up your screens if you can. If you can. If it's too much, like it's just too much techno stuff going on, and it's like overwhelm for your brain to watch me or listen to me and be doing the screen, then I get that. Then just take your notes, and then and then come back and watch. And this is what I would recommend. If that's the case, then come back and watch the recordings, right? Watch the sessions in the membership area, and like watch and do while we're working, and then hit pause, and then do the steps, and then hit play and watch the next little bit, and then work like that. So here, let's do a screen share, and away we go. So I'm going to hit share here. You're going to log into the back office of My Lead System Pro. And the very first thing that we're going to look at is the menu bar across the top. The very first thing is this profile settings, My Profile Settings. If you click on that option, it's going to take you to the profile settings page. And when you come to this page, you can see right here it says About Me. Okay? Right here in the middle of these tabs, About Me. If you click on that, here you can put in a title, and you can put in this whole About Me. And the cool part is, like, watch, I could put like, here, I'll do this. And I'll come back up here, and I'll just put it like, okay, and I can type that in, and it's like Word, or it's like working on a WordPress or something, right? So you can use all these settings, headlines. You can change the font, right? I could go like this, and I could change the font and say, hey, I want it to be like that, right? And so then I can hit Save Changes, and that's your bio, okay? So there it is. That's where you save it all. Boom, right there. It's pretty basic. It's just the basic toolbar that you'd use in Word or any kind of blog, right? So you can add links in there, right? You can hyperlink stuff. Yeah.
Can you make that bigger just for visibility?
You see that? Is that better?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I could see it. It was just a little tiny, so for the recording and such.
Oh yeah. So that's it. So
Kinda,
you can see the tabs up here, and I just selected the About Me tab here, and then you're just going to put in a title. So it says profile title, right? Whatever you want to be called: entrepreneur, business owner, online marketer, internet marketer. Maybe you're a health and wellness advisor, right? Whatever you are. I'm an online networker and marketing consultant, right? And then you can just type in your bio down here, and it has all the ability. You can change the style up, the headings, the fonts, the size of your font, right? So you can change all of that, the color of the font. You can put in links. You can put pictures in if you want to add in pictures. So you can do anything just like a blog post, okay? And then when you're done, you just hit Save Changes. So let me come back off of that really quick. Chris, does that answer that question?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I answer each one, and then that I'm answering the right questions, right? I'll get halfway through the question, you'll be like, that's not even what I was talking about.
Let me ask you something, though.
Yep.
who sees that? I mean, how would a person find that?
What do you mean?
A person that's looking for MLSP and say my name came up, how would they find it? If they, I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm asking.
The about me, these are going to be on like your pages, on the custom pages and all the funnels that you have down at the bottom where it says like about me and blog, and it has all those links at the bottom. When they click on the about you, that's going to tell them about you.
Okay. I just wondered, where it went.
Yeah, that's where it's at. That's on all the little about you, all the about me links on your pages. That's where that is where that will show up.
Okay.
All right. So let's go to the next. The next question was about domain hosting via My Lead System Pro. Okay, let me explain what this is. Is there anyone that already, besides me, has hosting through My Lead System Pro? Okay, no. I'm going to guess no, based on that response. So the hosting in My Lead System Pro, check this out. Let's go back a step and explain what it is when you get a domain. When you buy a domain name, you're buying the name. So let's say you buy, we'll just call it sodacan.com, okay? And you buy sodacan.com. You own the domain sodacan.com, but it's not being, it's just the name that you own, okay? You haven't actually put that name, like the name sodacan.com, you haven't actually like bought the online or the internet real estate for it, okay? You just own the name. It's like you have an address, right, kind of, like you decided like the name of your address or the name of your place, but you just haven't found a place yet. So you could go and host it with GoDaddy or whoever, right, all these different hosting companies, and then you can make a blog. You may have already done that for a blog that you own, like maybe you have DebbieDeerdorf.com, or maybe you have Chris Schaus, like Chris has ChrisSchaus.com. You can go to her website. ChrisSchaus.com is a website, right? And so she owns the domain, and she has a hosting service that hosts her blog, whether it's GoDaddy or HostGator or Bluehost or whatever. She has a hosting service. Okay. MLSP can be a hosting service for you. Now, if you want to host your domain with My Lead System Pro, it's not going to function as a blog or as a normal domain. It's going to function as the domain that's going to host your marketing pages. So what that means is if you went and got a domain, let me give you an example, like marketing tips online, right, .com. Let's say that's what you own. You could host marketing tips online with My Lead System Pro. So when you went to go make your funnels, you could assign those funnels to that domain so that they were coming through that domain, right? So you were hosting it as a custom domain instead of having the domains like the 7figuremastermindteam.com and the myteamleader.co, right? Instead of having the generic MLSP domain URLs, you could have your custom domain. So for me, I bought sharethesecrets.com, right? That was like my thing when I was new. I was going to share all the secrets with everyone. I was like, man, there's like a lot of stuff that they just send you down the bottomless pit, right? So I have sharethesecrets.com. So my MLSP stuff, when I went to go brand it, it could be Share the Secrets, right? So that's how it's like, that's how the back end works. That's the mechanics of it. That's why you want to do it and how you want to do it. Now I'll show you where to do it, okay? So let me do a screen share here. Screen share. Okay, so you're going to come into My Lead System Pro. Whenever we go back into My Lead System Pro, I'm always just going to hit the home button, come back to home, okay? And then when you want to go to set up your domain, if you're new or relatively new, when you're doing the start here steps, that this step is in those steps. But if you've already gone through that stuff, you can just come to the account tab, and you can come right down here to domain hosting, and you can select that. And then it comes down here and it gives you an introduction video. There's a setup video that shows you how to set it up, subdomains, Google domain verification, and then you can see what domain that you have shared. So you can see I had to sharethesecrets.com. Now, most of the time, okay, and I'll show you something. Wait, you know what? Let me show you. So if you wanted to add a domain, you come in here, you have to choose your domain name, right? You go get your domain, you buy the domain, okay? To set up your domain to point to our servers. So this shows you how to do it in GoDaddy. Any one of the companies that you have hosting for, it's very, very simple to be able to redirect, right? To go into your, and you can, most of your hosting companies, they're going to have like an online chat. You could just online chat them and say, hey, I have this domain, right? Let's say online marketing or internet marketing online.com hosted with you, and I wanted to point it to a different domain name server. Can you help me with that? And they'll show you how to do that. And right here, MLSP, in between these quotes, this number here, the 54.225.104.04, this is the MLSP domain name server name that you'll need, and they'll need that, and they'll type it in, okay? And it takes about 12 to 24 hours for it to get updated. So how do you do it? You just type in your domain name here, whatever it is, your domain name configuration, right? And like yourdomainname.com, okay? And then functionality, you're going to use it for a custom link or for campaigns, right? And then that's it. And then you just hit boom, use the domain credit. You'll have to click on, this is, you can see I have credit because I'm an MMT member. That's why, guys. I get credits, or because I'm L5 or something, I get like, you get, as you rise in the leadership levels, you get more domain credit. So I can host another domain with them if I want to. The cool part is this. Most of the time, you know, it costs $50 for a one-time fee to host your domain there. Okay, one-time fee to host it there. So you pay, let me tell you a trick. When you want to go buy a domain, okay, this is a key trick, okay, this is huge. Go to Google and do a Google search on 99-cent domains, okay? Then it'll probably bring up this company called 1&1, like the number 1, A-N-D, and 1, and I'll type it in the chat really quick just so you can see it if you're here live. It's 1&1, so number 1, A-N-D, and then the number 1.com. Okay, so this is the cool thing. Once you buy a domain at 1&1.com, then you have an account with them. They don't let you just buy another one for 99 cents. So it's all tagged by your Gmail or your email, whatever it is. So then just go set up another Gmail and another one for how many domains do you really need, right? But however many you need, then you can go get them from them for 99 cents a piece, okay? This is the cool part. If Chris Schaus, when she got chrisschaus.com, she got hosting. Let's say that Chris paid for the year. Okay, so let's say Chris paid for the whole year, so it only cost her $36 or something. She only paid $3 a month because she got a deal because she paid for the whole year. Well, she still has to pay $36 every single year, right? And hopefully it doesn't increase. She's gonna have to pay that over and over and over again. It's just once you do the $50, you're done. It's one time, it's hosted. You own the domain already. You're pointing it to their servers. It's it. Set it, forget it. Whammy, bammy. Alabama, right? It's done. It's done, done, done. Does that answer the question, Chris, or do you have more questions?
Well, you know I have a question. When don't I have a question? Under the functionality, there was 2 things there. Can you change them?
Once you have it set up, let me look.
I mean, if one week I wanted to use it for
yeah. So all you do is you come over here. So here's mine. Okay, sharethesecrets.com. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. Let me show you. So I came over and I clicked on my edit for my domain for Share the Secrets, right? So I clicked on the edit. It brought up my Google verification. It brought up my Bing verification thing that I had. Okay. I didn't have a favicon, so I could change that. The favicon is this little icon that shows up here in the corner, and I actually have one. I have like a little BERT logo favicon, so I could upload that here if I wanted to. And then here it shows me which campaign I'm going to use for this, right? And then up here is the functionality. So it's a campaign, but I could change it to custom link if I want. And then I could change it to which one of these custom links, all these custom links that I've made, right? Because these are all different custom links I've made. So does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's it. I'm going to hit cancel because I don't want to change anything. So absolutely, you can change from a custom link to a campaign anytime you want. And you can change it from different campaigns that you have, right? So this is the cool part. I can use sharethesecrets.com, okay? It's my domain. Now, I can make a different campaign. I can, this week, if I want sharethesecrets.com to point to one campaign, I can have it pointing in it. There. Next week, if I wanted to point to a different campaign, I can have it point to a different campaign. The next week, I could have it point to a custom link if I want. The cool part about that is then I can use Share the Secrets for all kinds of different things that I've built in MLSP, but it's sharethesecrets.com that I get to put as my domain.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's awesome.
So it's really, really cool. So that's how and why you want to use a hosted domain. And guys, think about this. I want you to open your mind and think about this. It's a 99-cent domain. It's a $50 one-time hosting fee. And think about, I didn't even really think about it before until right now. Like, hello. Think about all the trouble when people are like forward masking and you don't want them to know what the links are and blah, 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 blah. You can just have one or two cool domain names, right? Like Share the Secrets, Marketing Tips, Video Blaster 5000, Debbie Deerdorf TravelsAmerica.com, right? And then, do you see what I'm saying? And then you can put that, and it's a generic kind of all-encompassing domain, and you could be changing it up whenever you want to point it to somewhere else. So if this week, this is what's cool. If you're running an ad this week to Attraction Marketing Intensive, right? You could, or let's say you're running a link this week. You're doing a promo for the Deep Abyss. You could go and make a custom link for the Deep Abyss that you use. That custom link is specifically that you just use for your hosted domain, right? You'll only use that specific custom link for the Deep Abyss when you're using it on your hosted domain. So then you'll know it's always coming from that hosted domain, right? Whatever you're using that for. Then you have your hosted domain, and it's marketingtips101.com. So all week you can just be promoting marketingtips101.com, which is leading them to your custom link, right, or your campaign that's taking them to the Deep Abyss, right? Now next week you can say, hey, did you need tips on SEO and traffic? No problem. Come over and visit us at marketingtips101.com. Now you've changed it in your back office to go to another campaign that now is a campaign that talks about rank and stick because it's an SEO thing. See how powerful it is? Why is this powerful? Why did the light bulb just go off in my head? Does anyone else know?
Because you weren't thinking about it.
No, but why is this powerful? Why is that such a powerful thing to be able to do?
Oh, because you don't have these ugly-looking links out there.
Yes, that's one reason. That's a good reason. The other reason is, imagine this. You get to have your branding, the same website, your link, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to get jinglebears.com or something that's not, you know what I mean? You're going to get domains like, when I got free daily coaching, then what else do I get? freeweeklycoaching.com, freemonthlycoaching.com, right? Now imagine every time they see free monthly coaching, every month it's something new. Hey, did you see what we're doing? What we're featuring this month over at freemonthlycoaching.com? Boom, yeah. And then I can run it to a campaign. Next month I can change the campaign. this is what this is the focus this is the product that we're focusing on. freemonthlycoaching.com. I'm gonna go host free monthly and free. I'm gonna go host free monthly.
I've got one sitting over there that I haven't ever used called Lead Marketing Magic.
Well, there you go. You can use that one, and now you can start running all of your campaigns and your custom links. You can start, you can start running them through that. Not all of them at the same time, but whichever ones you want to. Boom.
I'm gonna go see if Jingleberries or whatever you said is available for. That sounds like a cool branding thing.
I mean, jinglebears.com. I don't know. That might be. So there you go. And do we have any other questions on the hosted domains?
Maybe I could find Sparkly Princess Lead Getter.
Right. SparklyPrincessLeads.com. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is your video. Okay. The welcome video. So Chris asked about the welcome video. So you have the ability to cut a video, right? So that it's like, hey, what's up? I'm me, and let me tell you a little bit about myself. And you can put that video in your back office of My Lead System Pro. So the question is, where do I do that? How do I do that? Let me show you how. Okay, so we come back to the home screen, My Lead System Pro. I'm going to come over here to the My Content, and I'm going to come over to My Videos and Audio. Now, it's kind of a two-step process depending on what you do. If you cut the video and just upload it to YouTube and you're ready to rock and roll, then you can come over here to My Videos and Audios. If you've cut the video and you haven't uploaded it to YouTube and it's not being hosted anywhere, it's just on your computer, then what I suggest doing is coming over here to MLSP Hosted Media. You select that, and this is where you can actually upload the media. So you can click on the button here and say, hey, it's going to ask you first for a category, okay? And check this out. You can pick MLSP pop-up media, capture pages, training, webinar, welcome pages. So put pop-up media, video file. You're going to name it, and then you're going to select it, and you're going to upload it to My Lead System Pro. And you actually have hosting. This is like private hosting. It's like private YouTube, okay? So YouTube.
Is it $50 too?
What's that?
Is that another $50?
No. This is part of your mastery.
Okay.
This is hosted media. So part of My Lead System Pro, as what you get as being a mastery member, is you can come upload audio and video here privately. So that, okay, here's the deal. When you upload videos and content to YouTube, if YouTube decides that you're bad or you get flagged or you break a rule, they can shut you down. And then check this out. All your videos are gone. So if you deleted them off your computer because you didn't want them to store all on your computer, they're just gone. This ability with My Lead System Pro allows you to have a backup. You can literally upload all of your videos here and then delete them off your computer, and now they're here. They're hosted by My Lead System Pro. They're here.
That is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. Like, people, I don't know if people know this, but you know, you can imagine every time you cut a video, if you just upload it here and then it's done, you can delete it from your computer, and now you have it hosted somewhere else. And just so you guys know, these are Amazon S3 servers, so they're not bad servers. These are good servers. They're using like a big Amazon package, and these are good servers. So what you're going to do is come to My Content. You come down to here to My Videos and Audios, okay, and just click on that. It's just like this hosted media page, so it's going to be My Video page. See, My Video and Audio library. You're going to add a new video, and you're going to tell it what you want to call it. Okay, this is the name for your video audio player. This is just what you're going to call it. So you could just call it Welcome Video, right, or MLSP Welcome Video. Okay, and then it's going to ask you for the media location. You're going to put a welcome page, lead page, intro, business opportunity, Facebook page. Okay, and that's it. You put business opportunity, and then MLSP media player, and that's it. It's going to say select a hosted media player. Here I put, you're just going to pick which video, okay, which MLSP hosted video, right? So this is it. You pick from one of your videos. You can see I have a lot of videos up in here. And that's it. And then you add the new video. And then So here you can see, where does this video play? It plays right here, right? So I have a video in the back office, right? So Chris, when you go into your back office, which video do you see? Is it of me and Brian Finale? That's like, hi, it's me,
Yeah.
Brian Finale. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm going to show you. So I'll go to my videos, and we'll find that specific video.
now, if it's already hosted in here, do you still have to upload it into Funnelizer too?
Yes, that's not integrated. There's two separate things right now.
Okay.
Yeah, two separate things. So let me see, where is it right here? Oh, right here, MLSP intro. Is that it? Let's see. No.
Nope, that's not it. That's not it either.
No. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna think it's gonna be under my hosted media, so hold on. It says like Brian Finale testimonial or something like that. Alright, here.
There it is.
Brian Finale testimonial. So I put
Hey, I
it
gotta
under
run, so
sales
I'll
page.
see y'all later.
Okay, bye-bye. I put it under sales pages, because I used it on the sales page as well. So you can see I put it on the sales page. It doesn't matter. It can be uncategorized, because you're going to be able to go in and set that up. Once you put it under my videos, Chris. So just go practice it.
Okay.
Just go try it a couple times, and then if you can't figure it out, just come back. So that's it, and that's so there's two-step process, right, guys? The very first part is my content, and you go into the hosted media. That's to have MLSP host the media. If it's not being hosted somewhere, if it's just on your computer, if it's not on YouTube or something. If it's already on YouTube or Vimeo or Dailymotion or something like that, you can just go down to My Videos and Audios. Okay? My Videos and Audios says, hey, these are the videos and audios that I'm going to want to be using in my marketing ventures. Okay? So the hosting, imagine the hosting is just like my hosted media is just like straight up like a separate service. Imagine it like that, right? It's just like a hosting service. And then the My Videos and Audios, that's the stuff for your capture pages. Remember this, Chris, that My Videos and Audios, it's for the capture pages, but it's not for Funnelizer. So that was a great question, because Funnelizer is new. Now, I'm guessing at some point it'll cross over so that in the Funnelizer, just like how we have default videos and everything that we have available now, we'll have that as well, right? Some of those default videos and everything will just be available like automatically in the back.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I don't know when that will be, but I don't worry about it. Like for me, I'm like, okay, well, if you don't have it in Funnelizer, then check this out. Look, if you want one of those videos, if you want one of these videos, let's say you go over here to My Videos and Audio, and let's say you wanted a video that you didn't have that was one of the MLSP ones, like let's say the team library. Let's say you wanted this, I don't know, let's just say for whatever reason you wanted this, let's just say you wanted this Brian GPT capture page video, this, right? I don't know why you would want that, but let's just say that you did, right? If you wanted one of these videos, these are all shared in the system, so you can come up to the My Videos and Audios, or the My. Let me go to the hosted media and see if I can get to it there. Let me see. I don't know if we can grab it. I think we should be able to grab it. Hold on. Oh, you can't. Right. The only way to do it. Okay, there's a way to do it, but for me to show you, it would be getting way technical. Because right now, how the old builder was before Funnelizer, it gave you all those system defaults as drop downs as options when you dropped in your videos, right? So the only way to do it right now, because it doesn't give you that option on that page, would be to actually open up that video on a page and view the source code for the page and then copy out the little sniglet that's the video source code, and then you could paste that over into Funnelizer. So I know that's way technical. Or you could just wait and use what they have, you know what I mean? Use the pre-done funnels that they have right now. And when Funnelizer's full, then you'll be able to use some more of those. How did you use it? Oh, Clive says he used MLSP hosted video in your funnel. Well, yeah. If it's your video that you have hosted in MLSP, you can totally use it in your funnel because you have it hosted, so you have the code, just like you'd have the hosting code from YouTube. Are you talking about that, Clive? Like your personal?
I think in Funnelizer under media, can't you draw it from there?
Yeah, but I don't. Not that I saw. Let me look. But not that I saw.
You weren't in Funnelizer.
No, I'm saying when I've been in Funnelizer, the media, it doesn't. There is no like. It doesn't give you the option to grab media that's already. Like there is no stored media there unless you upload it.
Well, I know that, but from the media button on Funnelizer, you should be able to get to one of the videos that are hosted and upload it into there.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that you have to. They have to be your videos. What I'm saying is that there is no MLSP like pre-hosted videos in.
Oh yeah, it'd have to be my video.
Right. So what I was asking Clive was to make sure, Clive, was it your video that you had hosted with MLSP, or was it one of the pre-done ones that was already in there? And I'm guessing that it was just one of the ones that he already had done.
He's not answering.
Yeah, because I have MLSP video that I've hosted in there as well. And you just grab the code from the video. So that was it. Those were the three main topics. It was perfect. We got done. I thought we would get done a little bit earlier, but I wanted to tell you that fun stuff on the beginning. So
Yeah,
that's it.
video.
What's that, Chris?
He answered.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that's what I thought. No worries. I don't even know what that is, but sweet. Okay, cool. Oh, so guys, that's so fun. So remember, Debbie, we were talking at the beginning. Okay, I'm going to do a recap. We're going to bring it all the way around, and I'm going to do a recap. So come over onto this side. Here, I'm going to copy the link because we're going to do the bonus. And I'm going to share something with you guys that's a fun bonus. And it'll be bonus time. So Clive and Christina, I know Christina, we can't hear you, but you come over for the bonus if you and Clive want to be on the bonus. I'll plus you over or click on the link. So that's it. We talked about some more detail about how to get to the bio and where that bio shows up in the back office of My Lead System Pro and what you can do to make it custom and look cool. We talked about hosting your own domain and how really awesome that can really be in My Lead System Pro and how you can really switch it up. You could have a couple domains, one or two. You could go get 2 domains, for $2, and then for $100 have 2 domains hosted with MLSP that could really turbo your business up. Really awesome, right? Didn't even occur to me, and now I'm totally going to use that because I secured the free weekly coaching and the free monthly coaching. you guys will see, I'm going to start applying exactly that same method. I'm going to go use that, when it said I had a credit, I'm going to go use that domain credit. I'm going to host free monthly coaching.com with MLSP, and then I'm just going to start using it with custom campaigns. Totally doing that. And then what's number 3? We talked about the welcome video, and then we showed you a bunch of different ways that you can use the videos and how you can use them in MLSP, and you can use them in Funnelizer. But what we really talked about, the big feature, is that you have private hosting. Okay, and you can see how many, like, I don't know how many videos I have in there, guys. Like 50. One or two of them are like over half-hour-long videos, and I've used like this much of that much of my service. You know, in the meter bar. You know what I mean? Like however, whatever percentage that is, it's no percentage. So that's what we talked about here today in Mastermind session number 24. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week, April 21st, when we have another masterminding session. We'll talk to you all very, very soon.